Hello, welcome to D&O Electronics. On the bench we have a Dynaco PAT 4. I went to update my Dynaco, got a new power supply for this thing and a few other parts. I was going to run through and do some updates on it. It's definitely a good eBay find. It's in great shape. So hang around, we'll put this PAT 4 together and give it a run through on a operations check and see how it does. Welcome to the bench. We have a Dynaco preamplifier. This is a PAT 4. I've been over to update my Dynaco and add a kit. This one is the PAT 4. This kit supplies replacement resistors, electrolytic capacitors, input transistors Q3 for the PAT 4 preamp line stage. This kit consists of enough components to do the left and right channels. The original resistors had 5% and 10% tolerances, and the resistors in the kit are 1%. The original resistors have carbon composite. The new resistors are metal filmed, and the metal film resistors are quieter and less distortion. So that's one of the packages I got, the P4LSRC. Third item I got is the PAT 4 power supply revision C. This is another added kit, and the description is: the original PAT 4 power supply was another classic Dynaco compromise, perfectly appropriate for the time. Later, people took the add a mess of microfarad approach to improving it. This is the PAT 4 replacement power supply, beats all of those approaches hands down. It is electronically regulated with superior quiet 38 volts and 17.5 volt rails. The output voltages remain rock steady even when the line voltage wavers and the music plays. I think you'll hear a nice improvement in the sound of the PAT 4 using this power supply. So, I'm going to build the supply and change the stuff on the board that ages out. There are some couple transistors and so forth, but this is for the line stage. And here's the power supply. So let me get the soldering and slapping this together, and we'll give you an update on how these items come out. I've tested this Dynaco. It does come on. It does work. It does seem completely original. So let's take a quick look inside. And I believe it'll be easy enough to see. And there's the inside. Still have the original filter cap here. We have the circuit boards. I assume it'd be one channel, the other channel. They look identical. Wafer switches look good. This unit is pretty clean inside. Looks really good inside. Power cord. Again, with no line, well, no, there's a line fuse right here. Power cord, line fuse, and our transformer. Capacitor. That's going to get swapped out with the power supply. I was going to change the capacitor, this big can capacitor, but then when I was looking at Update My Dynaco, you can buy a whole power supply kit, and I thought a new power supply kit might be a better option for this thing. So, let me get to work on this, and we'll see how it turns out. Give you an idea of the difficulty or the ease of doing Update My Dynaco. I got an exploding ink pen in my pen collection. Let's see. Ah, geez. It's a disaster. I got freaking bleeding ink pen in the bottom of my ink pen collector. You know, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Okay, took a few. So there's our board, power supply for the Dynaco PAT 4. Well, thing soldered, clipped off, and it's all put together. Hopefully I did it right. Definitely find out for sure. Next is to install it. I believe it goes in this location, right here where this capacitor lives. So, on to the next few steps. I'll have you check in when I get the next thing in there. So, there she is. Got to be careful touching it. It's on. And that's the power supply. Mounted inside the Dynaco PAT 4. So, nice update. Instead of just trying to recap it, I decided to go with the whole power supply upgrade. Next step will be putting signals in and out of this thing and checking out the performance. Okay, I have the circuit boards out of the Dynaco. This is the stock circuit board, working on doing the cap replacement and the resistor upgrades from Update My Dynaco. That one is the original board, and here is the updated board. We get a new caps and a few spots here. I went ahead and jumped in with the transistor, and a bunch of the resistors get changed all over this one, a bunch of these carbon composite resistors get switched out. And again, caps. Transistors new. And I'll do the other board, and we'll put this thing back together. The back side. Okay, board number 2 is completed. There's one of the boards. Recap with the Dynaco components, resistors, capacitors, and the new transistor in that location. Here's the second board. Again, capacitor, new transistor in that location, and a handful of resistors all over. Okay, here's the Dynaco. Give you a quick overview. Front is right there. All the controls. Come inside. Did my updates on the circuit boards. The back panel. And of course the power supply board that's new from Update My Dynaco. Some new parts on the left and right channels. But there she is, all wired up. See what we can do. A little check of in and out audio. Make sure this thing's little check with in and out audio and make sure it's working properly. Okay, let's go for the electrical test. Verify that our little Dynaco's doing okay. So you can see we're plugged into the tape input. I have 1 kilohertz signal going in here. Gonna start. This thing down 200 millivolts. And there's our channels. Left and right. We'll go with the square wave. Turn up our intensity a little bit. Get our position a little better. Low filter on, low filter off. Loudness on and off. Tape input doesn't do much. We're now in stereo in both of these. Low, so it says high filter 15, 10, and 7. High filter 15, 10, and 7. Go back to sine wave. And what am I? I'm at half a volt per division. So if I position this one there and this one here, and overlay the signals on top of each other, it's well balanced. They both are coming out the same level. So I'm going to turn my amplitude up a little bit, 400. Volume's turned all the way up, the volume all the way down. So tape is going pretty good. Turn it on tuner. There's our signal again. Go with the square wave. See if we can find spare. Yeah, spare's looking good. Special input. A little bit of an imbalance on my phono. It could easily be taken care of by the balance pot. All inputs are working. I'm going to go back to tape. So it's 1,000 kilohertz. Let's go down. Let's see. About 6 divisions at 0.5 volts, 3 volts peak to peak. Go down, 800, 700, 600 hertz, 500 hertz, 400, 300, 200, 100 hertz, 1000 kilohertz, 2000, Okay, everything's looking good on the Dynaco. Ready to put the covers back on this thing. And we'll do some bench testing, and I got a Dynaco ST120. We'll be running some audio through it. Give it a try. Thanks for checking in to D&O Electronics. The PAT 4 did excellent. Seems to be working good. Need to do some burn-in time, but there she is, all completed.